Welcome back to Make Mondays Better. I'm Angela Guido, an MBA and career coach, and here to help you build the career of your dreams. If you're like most people, that means that you are constantly trading up. You are constantly seeking the next opportunity that's going to give you the chance to grow and expand and impact the things that are really important to you, which means you've got some interviews in your future. Today, I'm going to talk about what you need to do the day of your interview to make the most of the opportunity that the interview represents. I recommend you watch this video the day before your interview so that the morning of you can start your day off right. Just imagine yourself there. You've awakened, maybe you've had your morning caffeine or maybe you haven't. There are a lot of things going through your mind. If you're showing up for an in-person interview, you've got to sort out logistics. You've got to worry about what you're wearing and making sure that you don't spill coffee or get mud on it while you're commuting. You've got to worry about small talk when you walk in the building and remembering everyone's names. And then there's all the things you're going to have to talk about in that lengthy and important conversation. It's really a lot. But you can keep it simple and effortless if you follow these tips. Game day is really all about confidence. It's about being able to go into that conversation and just be yourself, to know that you're prepared and to know that you're ready to make a genuine human connection with the person that you're speaking with. Here are the steps that we recommend all of our clients take the day of an interview. Well, let me take a step back. The night before is also really important. You need to choose your outfit. You want to lay it out, make sure it's ready to go. If you haven't already watched our video on what to wear in your interview, check that out. Get yourself situated so that all of the logistics are already in order. Map the location, make sure you know how to get there, and figure out timing, set your alarm. You want to handle all the logistics the night before so that when you wake up, the morning of your interview, you can really put your attention on feeling good. Your entire day leading up to that interview conversation should really be about feeling good. So here are the things that we recommend you do to feel good before your interview. First thing is, do all your morning rituals. If you like to do a little bit of yoga in the morning, do it. If you're a caffeine drinker, consume your caffeine. If you like to have a big healthy breakfast, do that. Don't change your morning routine. Keep things normal. Do the things that you ordinarily do so that you feel grounded and normal in your life. This is an important day, but it's a day just like any other. So do all the things that you ordinarily do in the morning. A bonus step that I strongly encourage you to consider is to add one extraordinary item to your morning that makes you feel like you are the master of your own destiny. It makes you feel powerful and like you have the reins of your future in your own hands. I'll give you a really simple example from my own life. I'm kind of a coffee snob. I like to drink really, really good coffee. And as you may know, there aren't that many places that serve really good coffee in any given city. So whenever I was interviewing, I would make sure to stay in a hotel near the place I was interviewing if it was out of town, or if it was in my town, I would make sure that I knew exactly how to get to the interview location. And then I would go out of my way, but not too far out of my way, to get the very best cappuccino that I could find in the general vicinity of the interview. This sometimes would add a full hour to my day before the interview, but taking the time to go to the best coffee shop, to chat with the barista, to order the best cappuccino, to even take a photo of the latte art on top of it, and then to consume it slowly and deliberately with joy and pleasure, set the entire tone for the rest of my day. It made me feel like I was in control of my own destiny. And even though it added time to my preparation, it was always worth it. So consider if there's some small ritual that you can add to your morning that is extraordinary and gives you pleasure and satisfaction so that you feel like you are on top of your own life. You're not just a leaf blowing in the wind of the whim of this company that you're talking to. The last thing you want to do, make your way to the interview. If it's a Zoom interview, get your environment ready, get yourself all set up. In the last half hour before you enter the stage of the interview, you want to whip out your resume. This is another really essential step to building a foundation of confidence before you have that conversation. Take out your resume and go through your achievements and the turning points in your career. Now, the reason you're doing this is not necessarily to remember your stories, although hopefully you've already prepared amply for all the questions that are coming at you. If your interview is tomorrow, it's probably too late to do that, but hopefully you've watched all of our other videos about how to prepare for various interview questions and are already ready for what's coming at you. So you're not looking at your resume to prepare, to talk about it. You're also not looking at the resume to remind yourself of what you've achieved. Rather, as you look through your resume, you want to focus on the choices that you have made thus far in your career. The places where you made a bold move, you took initiative, you decided to dedicate yourself to a project or a cause or an initiative that was important to you. Think about the choices that you've made and the motivations behind those choices, behind the things that you've done. When you do this, you're bringing to mind your intrinsic values, the things that are genuinely important to you just because of who you are. Things like your love of learning, or your love of mentoring and helping other people, or your fascination with data and relentless pursuit of insights through analysis. We're all composed of a different constellation of values, of things that drive us to work the extra hour or 2 or 3 just because we like it, we love it, we're curious, we want to know more. That is the biggest value that you are bringing to this employer. It's your intrinsic values. It's the things that light you up, that get you out of bed, and that keep you up at night. So you want to bring those things to mind as you're getting ready to go into that interview. Thinking about your choices and motivations will naturally give you a very calm and peaceful sense of confidence in who you are, so that you can go into that interview and just shine as your natural self. You're not going to get every job that you interview for, nor should you. But if you're just being yourself and relaxing in the value that you're bringing to the table, the right companies will choose you. You will end up in the jobs that are a match for your intrinsic values. So that's the last step. Before you go into that conversation, think about who you really are, who you are on the inside and what drives you. You will naturally have a sense of pride in that will permeate the entire conversation, endearing your interviewer to you and enabling you to answer questions with vitality, enthusiasm, and even a sense of humor. That's it. Those are the 3 big steps you need to take on the day of your interview to feel fully confident in who you are and ready for the conversation. Don't forget to check out our interview masterclass if you want to learn more about interviewer psychology and how to approach all of the core questions you're going to face so that while you're being yourself, you can also let your best self shine forward in your answers. What? Best shelf?
Best self shine.
Blah, 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 blah. Best, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me do that again. I'm wishing you all the best. Please leave me a comment and let me know how that interview goes.